Heading on over to the computer, you're going to want to open up your browser of choice. In today's video, I'm just going to be using Google Chrome. And then you're going to want to head on over to gmail.com. And we're going to be focusing on where it says create an account. It may look like a sign-in screen, but we're going to click on create an account. Now, there is a chance that it may look like something like this, where it's going to say get more done with Google or with Gmail. You're going to want to left click on create an account in this case. So anyway, it's going to take you to the same location, which is this page where it's going to create your account to continue to Gmail. You're going to want to have a first name, last name. You're going to want to come up with a username. This is what you're going to have to provide to somebody so they can send you emails. And then, of course, you're going to want to have a password that is at least 8 or more characters with a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. For today's demo, let's just punch in some information here. Now, this is where things can get not necessarily tricky, but you may have some trial and error here because when you type in a username, it may or may not be available. So this one, because it's unique enough, it is certainly available. You can use letters, numbers, and periods to create this username, but if we were to change this over to, we'll just say jerry.smith2020 at Gmail, you can see that this username is taken and it wants us to choose a different one. So sometimes it'll pop up a suggestion underneath here, but most of the time those suggestions are something that you're probably not going to remember because it usually consists of a bunch of like just a few letters, so JS, and then a bunch of numbers after that. So I would encourage you just to go through and find something that you're going to remember, but also that is available. Once you've got your username taken care of, you're going to want to come on down to password and, of course, type in a password. Now, right now, because I'm typing through and this little I does not have a line through it, it's hiding the password, which is great if you're trying to create this at like a public library or something along those lines. You, of course, want to secure your password. Now, if it makes it easier and you're in the comfort of your own home or whatever, you can click the little I, which will put a line through it, and that'll show you the password that you did type in. So it kind of helps with being able to see what you typed. Once you've got that information in there, just tap on next. Once you've clicked on next, it's going to take you to this page where it's going to want you to put in a phone number. They are optional, and another recovery email address, also optional, but it's a good idea to have one or both in case you forget your password. There's a couple different ways that Google can use to verify who you are and make sure they get you a password reset sent. So in this case, I am going to do my phone number just because I know that's not going to change. And so you can type that in there. And again, if you have a secondary email address, maybe like at a Comcast or AOL, Yahoo, something along those lines that you have access to, type that in here because it's always good to have a couple different recoveries for that problem. So I'm going to leave the optional empty because this is a test account, so it's going to be deleted anyway. Any case, again, you're going to want to type in or punch in your birthday. There are legal requirements on certain age restrictions. We'll just do December 18th, 1990. And then, of course, you can choose your gender. If you'd rather not say or you want to put something custom in there, you can do that as well. And then you're going to click on next. If you'd like to, you can add your phone number to your account to use across services like video calls, messages, blah, blah, blah. You can click yes, I'm in if you would like to have those. For this demo, I'm going to click a skip. And of course, we're going to run through the privacy and terms. If you want to read through those, you can. And then I'm going to click on agree. Once it has finished creating your Gmail account, it's automatically going to take you into what they call the inbox or like the home.